Hello guys and gals, and for this video we're doing something a little bit different. I've pointed out in previous videos that I do not play killer very often, quite frankly because I suck. But given the Dredge has come out recently, I figured I would give him a shot. Sadly though, there's no commentary during the match because truthfully I didn't know how it was going to go and I didn't want to go through that whole process, especially if it ended up being a terrible match. But it actually ended up being a pretty solid match. It was literally my first match as the Dredge. Now, for full context, I do feel like this team or whatever, I feel like they kind of were messing around a little bit. But still a solid match nonetheless. And what I ran is, so for the add-ons, I only had one for this one, and it's where they start in Nightfall. I figured that would be good, but also given it was my first match, I felt like I definitely needed to run this. So when they lock a locker, I see their auras. I felt like since it was my first match as a Dredge, I'm like, okay, it's probably really important that I at least get some intel, because none of the perks I run give me any intel except maybe one if somebody's working on a gen. So, and then I also brought in a Mori. So, originally, now the first three perks were in the match. The fourth one I changed last second, because originally I was going to run the Dissolution, which is the one where when you injure them and they vault a pallet really fast, then it just breaks. So it's essentially almost like Spirit Fury, basically. But I ran into a team, I'm assuming they were a squad playing together, and 3 out of the 4 had flashlights. And at minimum, if 2 of them have flashlights, I'm bringing in Lightborn. So I switched it to Lightborn at the last second. I really wanted to try that new perk, but it's like, dude, if there's 3 flashlights, I'm bringing in Lightborn. I'm not risking getting blinded time after time again. And obviously, if you don't know what Lightborn is, I'm immune to flashlights, which that's oh so satisfying. The other 3 perks are corrupt, so I don't have it at level 3 yet, but it blocks the generators, 3 generators, sorry, for a minute 40 seconds. And then Pain Resonance, so if I get them on a Scourge hook, it'll make gens explode, and if anyone's working on them, they'll scream, and then they'll start regressing, but then also Jolt, so if there's any gen progress in my terror radius or within 32 meters, and I down somebody, then that begins to regress. So essentially, I like putting a lot of pressure on gens. But I also really want to use that pallet perk because I just wanted to try it. But once again, 3 out of 4 of them using flashlights, I'm bringing in Lightborn. So overall, this match went very well for me, especially since, as I said, I'm pretty terrible at killer. Once again, I'm kind of sure they were kind of messing around, which I'm not going to complain. I'd rather have it be that than some sweaty squad. But yeah, let's go ahead and see what this sexy beast can do.